Your life is quietly designed to keep you small because nobody's come and ruined your life. There was no villain, no conspiracy by the government, no dramatic collapse. Your life was designed slowly, quietly, and comfortably. Designed to keep you functional enough to just about survive, but weak enough never to threaten the ceiling that you're still stuck under. And do you want to know the most uncomfortable part? You helped to design it. So let's talk about the invisible cage that you live inside, that so many men live inside, because you don't feel trapped. And that's exactly why it works. You wake up, you work, you eat, you scroll, you sleep, and then repeat. And nothing is wrong enough to force you to change, but nothing is good enough to make you feel proud and excited about your life. So you stay where you are. This is not chaos and this is not failure. This is containment. A life that's engineered to keep your edges blunt. And that's exactly why your frustration never explodes. Men who change usually hit something hard. Rock bottom, public failure, loss, divorce, shame that just can't be ignored anymore. But you've never hit that. So instead, you live with it. That mild dissatisfaction, low-grade resentment, a constant feeling that you're underperforming, and a sense that life is passing faster than it should. There's not enough pain to act, but there's not enough peace to truly be able to relax. And that's the most dangerous place that a man could live in, ever. And you mistake comfort for safety, because your routines feel safe, your habits feel familiar, your patterns, they feel justified, but they're not safe. They're just sedating, they keep you numb. Because comfort doesn't protect you from pain, it just delays it and delays it. And delayed pain always arrives with interest on top, and it's that extra bit sour. Because why being self-aware has made it worse. Because here's the part that no one's going to tell you. Your self-awareness didn't free you, it trapped you. Because now you can explain your behaviour, rationalise your bad habits and your self-sabotage, and intellectualise your fear, and turn avoidance into insight. So you don't even say, I'm scared. You say, I'm being strategic. I'm waiting for clarity. I'm focusing on other areas right now. Because smart men don't avoid change louder, they just avoid it in cleaner ways. But here's the lie of potential. Because potential is the most comfortable drug that a man can take ever. It lets you feel special without ever being accountable. Because as long as potential exists, you don't have to prove anything. But potential decays bit by bit, quietly, daily, but most importantly, irreversibly. Because every day you don't act, your potential doesn't just stay neutral, it shrinks, and that self-hatred and self-disgust grows within inside you. But why nothing you consume changes you? You watch the content, read, listen to the podcast and nod along, and then you go back to living your life unchanged. Not because the content is even bad per se, but because information without structure doesn't penetrate your identity. Because your life stays the same because nothing in it is non-negotiable. Everything's optional. Everything's flexible. Everything depends on how you feel. That's not drift. That's not freedom. That is drift, sorry. But here's the truth about why you avoid structure. You say that you want discipline, but you don't. You want control. Because structure removes control. Structure removes excuses. Structure removes your ability to negotiate. And that scares you more than stagnation ever does or ever will. Because stagnation lets you stay familiar. Structure demands you become someone else. But there's a version of you inside you that scares you in the best way possible. And that version of you wakes up clear, trains without debate, thinks less and acts more, and is calm under pressure. He doesn't over-explain himself, and he respects his own word and the promises he gives to himself. That version terrifies you, not because he's impossible, but because you know that he exists. Your current way of living becomes indefensible. So you just keep him theoretical, an idea in your head and something waiting for you in the future. And here's why your environment keeps you average. Look at your days. They're not built to produce power. They're built to reduce friction and just be easy as possible. Easy food, easy dopamine, easy distractions, and easy excuses. Because nothing in your environment demands growth from you anymore. So growth never happens. Men don't rise to their intentions, they sink to the level of their systems and their habits and their daily routines. But here's the moment that things actually change, because change doesn't come from inspiration. It comes from a decision so clean that it removes debate. A decision like, I don't trust my moods anymore. I don't negotiate with myself anymore. I don't just wait until I feel ready. I take action. When action starts, that's when momentum also starts. Not explosively, but predictably, and it compounds on itself. And this is where I step in, briefly, because I work with men exactly like you, not broken men, not lost men, but capable men who've built lives that have stopped challenging them and stopped letting them grow. So the first thing we do is install a simple system for physical and mental growth. A daily system. It's not hype, not feel-good motivation, but daily rules. That's why the free system I use with my private clients works. It removes choice, it removes drift, and it creates pressure without chaos. And if you want a shortcut, years of circling, a Power Hour breakthrough call exists for a reason. The links for the free blueprint and to book a Power Hour call are there in the description of this video waiting for you. Not to motivate you, but to confront you. But here's the choice that you keep postponing. You can keep refining the cage, make it more comfortable, more feel good, more happy, more justified, more intellectual, or you can break free from it. But breaking free won't feel good at first, that's the problem. It will feel awkward, exposing and humbling, but it will make you feel alive and make you feel excited about your future that you're creating. So listen to this slowly. Staying the same doesn't keep you safe. It keeps you small, and you already know that. So if this hit, you don't need to do anything dramatic. Just stop pretending that you don't see it. That's the real beginning of the new you, the new life, the new better you. So I'll see you in the next video, but don't bother clicking onto the next video unless you're going to click the links in the description and get your free copy of the Become Unfuckwithable Blueprint, the proven system that I've used myself and I use with all my private clients. And if that hits home, which it will, book yourself in for a Power Hour breakthrough call with me and we'll go deep on what's holding you back and the actions that are going to build unstoppable momentum moving forward. Let's fucking have it.